Now for my next demonstration, I'm going to show you how the cut weight, this is basically the way that it works here. Stick this on the end real quick so you can see what happens. This is a bone stock weight right here. Basically what he does is takes the tip of it, if you look at it, trims the tip down. He does grind the tip off. That allows this weight to sit at a lower position. Basically what you'll see here is if I line them up, you'll see how much that weight drop actually means for the stock unit. So if I stick this on the wear pattern right here, you can see where the weight roller sits, right in this position here. This comes out here. Stock weight starts about right here, up a little more. So if I stick it on the center line of this, you can see that this does come down a little bit more. So what this happens here is it lets this roller in the spider, this piece right here, contact this at a higher point, and then that moves this basket upwards more, opening the gap between these sheaves right here. But there was a lot of misinformation for many years, and I should have made this video a long time ago to explain the differences. These are my weights, right? My weight has a full-size tip. You can see it's taller. Well, I'm no idiot when it comes to these clutches, and I know exactly what's necessary. So what I had done was I had this undercut right in this section. And what this does is this little ramp holds you in theoretical low gear longer because it has a steeper hill to climb versus this clutch right here. This will shift it out at a faster rate because it's flat. So as my unit sits there, if you look at the center lines of these pieces, and that's why I have two weights on here, that's the center line pretty much right back here. A little more difficult to see, but set this on here correctly. If I set these on here and I push them up until they contact my weights, you can see the weight contact. Look at the center line. Well, mine actually comes off the roller if you align the center line right here. And these will be contacting all the weights directly across, up off my weight and down right in the stock roller position would sit right here. It'll sit the same on mine as it does right here on this. And that is the center of it right there. And that's where the wear mark is. If you look at my weight though, my weight at this position, it still has a little more to go. It's going to be a little difficult for me to show you this, but if we move this weight back to this position in the center line, like right here, my weight still has a little tension on it, where this weight doesn't. This weight has a little tension off it. My weights have a little more movement, so in all actuality, I have more underdrive with my weight than this weight. So that's the way I designed it. I understood what the situation was, and I knew how much I had to go in order to accomplish it. But if you look right down there, you will see the two stock weights, and you'll see that wear position right there at that one point. How precision I placed this roller position going to be right here. This is exactly where it's going to sit, right here. Look down the center line. Even though you cut these weights, I already had this. This is nothing new. So there's a difference in what this weight does versus what my weight does. Now let's show you another difference. This is called adjustability. This weight right here can be adjusted from the whole shot, your mid-range RPM, or your top-end RPM. Installed in a stock clutch, we don't need to do anything else. It's a direct fit. The length of the tip versus my length. Let me put a pin through here. The tip heights remain the same. There's no reason for me to alter that. What that does is that gives you less belt pinch at top end because there's less weight focused where it needs to be. It's obvious that my tip versus the stock tip was made thicker and heavier for a reason. Eventually we'll see the differences here, but my weight carries more mass underneath it. My weight carries more mass extended from the tip. There is science put behind these things. I've been modifying machining clutches for a very long time. Different ramp profiles. There's your start off. Here's your mid-range shift. Once you reach past your mid-range shift, here's your top end. Flatten it out again. And what that does is that allows you to cruise the mid to higher speeds. And if you look at the weights, you'll see the basic positions are focused around them. Whole shot, here down. Mid-range, here to here. Mid-range to top end, here to here. Different curves on different parts of the weights for different situations. That's how the weights work. Now, we can check the gram mass of these weights, and you'll see that mine have far more adjustability than a set of stock weights or even modified weights. My weight, empty, weighs 76.3. This weight modified to gain the extra travel by machining the tip off, here's what it does. 78.45. So if I would like to achieve the exact same gram mass of this, all I have to do is that, and all you have to do is that. Well, that's 78.85, so we're 0.4 of a gram off. But essentially, if you set your weights up with one green bolt and one of these, you have the JBS modified weight. Boy, and you didn't have to pay $450 for it. So these things are available for $295, and they also come with springs. You know, you get a secondary spring, you get a primary spring, and there's other assorted parts in the kit here. You know, it's basically what everything comes with. The bolt to spread it open, you get the adjustments, and you can fine tune these things any which way you're looking for. So those are the differences. You know, you'll see with the stock weight here. I'll put it up on the piece here, and I will show you exactly what is done to the weight and what makes the JBS weight his own weight, which he claims is far superior, and fortunately it is not. So you'll see exactly what's done. That is machined off, and there are holes drilled in it. That's it. The factory weight gives us a gram mass of 92 grams, which is damn heavy. My weight, 76 grams, the lightest and most adjustable. And the JBS is 78.4. You can't adjust or change anything here. So you want to alter anything, you can't. You know, this is the only change made to the primary clutch. If you want to do the same thing, all you got to do is buy my weights and take your spring out, and it's $250 shipped. Save yourself 200 bucks. And the secondary clutch, being that there is nothing done to that, only shim space in there, it's not even necessary to do it. Change the spring. That's all it's done here. And you have the exact same, or even better. So you buy my adjustable weights, you can potentially set it up to run exactly like this with one bolt-in weight kit. 250 bucks if you want just the weights. You know, take your spring out. There it is. It's as simple as that.